Hey there, good morning. Wednesday morning as I begin this. March the 20th. Today my son is 15 months old. Shout out to my beautiful baby boy. Not sure how this video is going to come out because I am definitely not feeling it today. Matter of fact, that started yesterday and I don't know. I want to start by saying this. I don't know if I had mentioned or not that when we were in the slump, the 3-month slump of not really having any work, and then all of a sudden we picked up a bunch of work, I was questioning to myself, was I making a mistake sticking with this? I had already seen the headaches that can come from this for 2.5 years. And I was very apprehensive, nosediving right back into this thing with all of this new work that we have, knowing that I was going to have to bring in new people to try to help us keep up. And the fact of the matter is, I'm starting to realize that I was exactly right thinking what I was thinking. Constant headaches, constant struggles with this. It really feels like a no-win situation. So to bring you guys up to speed on, what's going on right this second. So I'm in the unit that I was talking about briefly in the last video at the new property, the really messed up unit. And it's a big old unit, okay? It's got a lot of ground to cover. It's got a lot of ground to actually cover. When we're doing the painting work in here. This unit also had a lot of repair work that needed to be done in it. And it still looks like, well, at least it's been sanded, it's ready for paint. But there's still things in the wall, staples in the wall. This unit was just really bad. This was definitely gonna be a challenging unit no matter how you do it. Looks like at some point somebody tried to touch this unit up. Paint wasn't matching up. But I put the father and son team in this unit, and these are the guys that I'm worried about I'm not going to be able to pay enough money to. And as a matter of fact, last night that came to a head. They would ask me, hey, what did we make for the first day, which was Danny's unit? I had them do that. And then what are we making for today? So I called them and I said, hey, look, you guys are making, or what you've made is together, you've made $350 for the first day doing Danny's unit. They were done with that by, I believe, like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then for this particular unit, I'm paying these guys $450. And I'm only making $500 to paint this unit, $250 extra for paint cost, and then $250 extra for repair work and priming and getting this little accent wall right. So they make $450 and I make $300, which is pretty fair in my opinion. But when I told them what they were making, obviously they weren't too thrilled about that. They started to understand that there's really no money in this, and I guess it was at that point that they said they were going to come back and finish this unit in the morning. They said they were pretty close. And ultimately, the unit does not look bad, but there is a lot of stuff that's, still needing to be done in here. Again, priming that wall, got to wait for that to dry before you can paint that. And then finishing to paint in here, they still got to paint in this area. And then I'm going to show you some issues in just a moment. But they said they were going to be here at 7 o'clock this morning. Then they messaged me this morning saying, oh, we'll be there at 8:30. And this is a unit that should have been done yesterday. Had I been able to put my regular painters in here, it would have gotten done yesterday. And I still would have paid the same amount that I was paying them to get this unit done. It would have been no more, no less. This thing requires a shit ton of work. I mean, look at this baseboard down here. Like black paint all over it, obviously from when they were painting that over there. But yeah, man, we are far from done. So they also told me that the paint wasn't matching up yesterday. It wasn't a perfect match. So take a look at what's going on here. You can see they're using the wrong paint. These guys are supposed to be top guys. You know, we cannot have these type of issues. You've got semi-gloss on what appears to be flat, and this whole area should have been semi-gloss. You can see the shine on that wall right there, and then it's not shiny up there. So they were getting a little confused in here, obviously, because down there, same situation, semi-gloss, cut in, and then flat right here. But yeah, they were telling me that the paint wasn't matching up. They sent me a picture. I needed to see it in person. That's why I'm over here, and obviously that's the issue. They were using the wrong paint. So no big deal there. I'm not sitting here trying to complain about these guys. Just simply sharing with you. Ooh, we got some paint on the floor. That would need to be cleaned up for sure. Sink looks a little disarrayed, but that's no big deal. I mean, shit like that happens when you're working in these units, and we leave these units pristine. You can see that they were in here painting. This room was dropped. You can see that they had paint, not paint, but tape down on the carpet, it appears, when they were cutting in the base. This room has been done, and this room looks really good. But, you know, to the defense of these guys, they're not really familiar with apartment painting. These guys are used to doing restoration work. And in restoration work, you know, you really get in there and you do the max. And unfortunately, when it comes to apartment painting, though these complexes are going to want the absolute max, you got to find that fine line with that, because they're not willing to pay more than what they're paying. And in fact, at this property, me sharing the pricing that I have with y'all, yeah, we painted the bathroom flat as well. And you can see that looks like, yeah, that's where they stopped at. So, and then up there, yep. Okay, these are easily fixable things. Not gonna get all crazy about it, but ultimately they do need to be fixed. And, you know, we need to get this right. And if I'm gonna pay you guys this amount of money, you need to know that your bathrooms and kitchens are semi-gloss. Like your wet areas are semi-gloss. I brought you semi-gloss paint, and I told you that. Flat was for your main living areas. Semi-gloss is for your kitchens and baths. I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. Getting back to the whole headache aspect of this thing, it is a never-ending cycle of bullshit, unfortunately. I hate to say that, but that is what it's been. And I find myself in a situation where I am out here trying to do the absolute most. And I am doing the most. I'm doing door installs, I'm doing drywall repairs, I would paint this damn unit if need be. I'm getting ready to go to a brand new property that's down the street. I needed to stop here first and assess the situation. This was en route to that brand new property, but I just can't do everything. And unfortunately, when it comes to trying to find good, reliable help, and I don't even want to say that these guys are not good. These guys are really good. Maybe they're just not, I don't know. I mean, damn, they got their own damn spray machine, for God's sake. So, they definitely know how to paint. But they were getting aggravated with the fact that the paint was not matching up. And clearly, you should be able to tell why the paint is not matching up. Oh shit, that's semi-gloss going right on top of flat. What they told me yesterday was they thought that this unit was satin at first, and that the paint just wasn't matching up because it was satin and we had the wrong paint. No, you were using the wrong paint. But again, no big deal. To get back to what I'm originally trying to say here, and I find myself just always getting so sidetracked. I don't want this to sound the wrong way, but I just can't find people who can match my work ethic. And maybe that's because I'm the owner of the business, so my work ethic has to be, way up there. If I want this thing to succeed, I have to be out here busting my ass every single day. That's what I've been doing. But this thing has, not been succeeding. You got to pay to play. You got to pay to have these guys come in here and do this work. And a lot of times, you know, paying the most possible money that you can is not even enough money to make it worth it for some people, for most people. The bottom line is, like I said, I questioned when it came to picking up all of this new work. Was I making the right decision still continuing to do this? And I'm really feeling like I probably did. And I probably should have shut this damn thing down then and just cut my losses, because my losses are a many at this point, and just tried to do something else. I don't share that to make it seem like I'm complaining. I am complaining. There's a lot to complain about when you do this. This is a no-win situation, unfortunately. No matter how hard you work, no matter how good of a product you provide, you know, when they see the invoice for this unit, which is probably going to be $1,000, it might even be $1,100 if we factor in the fact that I did tell them, you know, originally when I met with them, if we paint ceilings, that's an extra $50 or $100. But when they see the invoice for this one unit, they're going to think to themselves, what the fuck? Our other painter was probably charging them less than half of that price. I'm just a little lost as I begin this. And I know that the headaches are just going to continue with this. I am supposed to have another new guy starting today. I hate to say it like this, but I ain't got a whole lot of faith into that situation. Just hopefully they show up. Hopefully they can paint. But right now, I got to figure this thing out, because I am drowning in this work and in the fact that I find myself having to do everything, which I don't mind. I love the work, but I had mentioned before, with this, you know, you either got not enough work to be working guys, or you've got too much work, and then that just leads to its own list of headaches as well. I didn't even look at this other bedroom in here. Probably should. And see what's going on up in here. Yep, this room had been painted as well. Oh, shit. All right, well, anyways, this is how we begin today. And we will carry on and hopefully make it a good day, good deal. They protected that sprinkler head. That drywall work looked great. All right, hey there, good morning. It's Thursday morning as I begin this, and a little bit more chipper than I was yesterday. Hey, Joe's probably on an emotional roller coaster with this business. Yesterday, I was feeling all sorts of crazy with this and feeling like things weren't really working out. And you know what? Hey, they're still not really working out, but we're making the best of it. I didn't really get a chance. I say that all the time. I didn't get a chance to film anything else yesterday except for what I shared yesterday morning. So we continue this video on Thursday at property number 3 of the new properties that we started at this week. And this unit is completed. Came out really good. They don't want us putting outlet plate covers back on. They want us to leave everything taped up so that they can see that we taped it up. It looks a little crazy right there. They told us not to even paint this door because of something. I can't remember. Maybe they're replacing that, or I can't remember. But anyways, a whole lot of work that we did up in this unit. Gonna show you right here. They wanted us to mud all this shit up, which we did, and it's flawless. Baseboard goes right there. But they wanted us to mud the old footprint for where the vanity was. They've got a renovation team who's doing the vanity installs. I don't know why they didn't mud it, but hey, we were able to upcharge for it, and that's what it is. Look how dusty that mirror is. My God. Cleaner's gonna love that. And then we had to do the same thing in here. We cleaned up this floor real good. This thing was atrocious a minute ago. But yeah, did all that right there. looks like something's going on over there. Oh, maybe water from the rag because these floors are soaked. But yeah, we did the same thing in here. We had the oil-based prime down there, had a little drywall repair, nothing major, that was just right there. You can probably not even see the fresh paint on that. A couple little repairs up in here. I forgot about that one. I had to caulk that this morning. Doesn't really look that great, but the rest of it looks flawless. Yeah, it does. As flawless as the apartment world is gonna be, that's for sure. So yeah, the biggest news to share with you guys is that at this new property, they're very happy with the work that we're doing. It's kind of a pain in the ass with the parking situation. You got to have parking passes. You can't park but in certain spots. But you know what? We're willing to deal with that because they're giving us work. And this was our test unit. They were down on us all day yesterday, especially when I had my painter up in here. But he told me they were down on him all day. But the unit looks great. They're very happy with it. And because of this test unit coming out so well, that's a shadow right there, don't mind that. They're giving us a bunch of more work. And there was a bunch of shit that we had to do that was extra over here as well, such as paint these exterior doors right there. Paint that closet as well. That's wet paint still on that, still drying. A couple little runs right there, yikes. I can't touch it because if I touch it, it's gonna make it worse. So yeah, we start today here. We do not have a whole lot going on today. We got an occupied ceiling we gotta go paint at a property. And then we're going back out Danny's apartment way and we're going to do some repair work out there. Now, I know I was talking about, yes please. I know I was talking about that we probably weren't going to be able to work with them because of their insurance requirements being a $3 million umbrella policy. And, you know, I wasn't going to be able to do that, or I didn't want to do that. Well, after talking with them, they said, hey, we'll just accept your insurance the way that it is. Cool. That's helpful. So we will go work with them folks. And maybe we'll get a chance to see Danny's unit again. That was, you know, very crazy ending up back in the exact unit that Danny once lived in. Wish I knew where Danny was at these days. I haven't heard, you know, the first thing in relation to him in years. So I don't know where he's at. I know I read some comments that said that he's locked up again. You know, that is a possibility. I truly hope that's not the case. And I hope that wherever he's at, and if he's ever seeing this, that he is doing well. We're gonna finish loading this out, carry on with the day, forgive the echo in here, and see what kind of adventure this day has in store for us. Hopefully a good one. Yesterday actually ended up being a pretty good day after my little rant about how terrible this business has been. So maybe today will be a lot like the rest of yesterday was. A pretty good day. Anyways, we'll carry on and see where we end up.
All right, that's that guy right there. Hi there, good morning. Friday morning as I begin this, caulking up a ceiling and getting ready to do a little knockdown texture, actually not knockdown, popcorn texture. And it's gonna go right there. A little crack right there to address. That's an upcharge right there. Oh, I didn't even see all those cracks back there. I gotta get those too. Damn it. Yeah, so I got the GoPro this morning. Hopefully the audio will be okay on this thing. I brought the GoPro so that I could try to film throughout the damn day because I have not been doing good at that. It's been chaotic as hell. It's been a ton of work, which I'm grateful for. Chaoticness is not the most ideal situation, but you got to deal with what you got to deal with. And again, hopefully having the GoPro is going to help me be able to film throughout the day. So a lot to share with you guys. Like I said, it's Friday morning as I continue this video. Obviously, yesterday, didn't film anything else. Wish I could have, because where I ended up yesterday certainly is a story to share. So, real quick, to bring you guys up to speed, we started at the third new property yesterday, and right now I'm at a fourth new property. This is a sister property of the third property. So we got 4 new properties right this second, and everything's been going great with that. The maintenance guy over at the third property, he can be a little difficult. If you get on his bad side, he can be difficult, but I got to imagine he's probably dealt with a lot of people coming in and not getting the job done. He saw that we came in and we got the job done, so he's our buddy right now. He likes us. We don't want to get on his bad side. Over at this property, these folks are great. Over here, I need some light. Again, filming on this GoPro, this lighting is not going to be good. There we go. So yeah, let me show you around real quick. This is just a little 1-bedroom. Carpet is going. Got some of the paint right there for this. The vinyl in here is staying, so we're going to protect that. But everything in here is going, kind of. That light is going. That light is going. Every outlet and switch in here is getting replaced. So the man was like, don't even worry about taping anything up. Every doorknob that's not silver, and there's only 2 that are, is getting replaced. So you got all this gold stuff. There's another silver knob. But gold hinges, those are getting replaced. That little light right there is getting replaced. This is going to be a super easy unit. This thing is tiny. Obviously, we want to protect that big old mirror. Double door for the closet. Hey, Joe. Good morning. Good morning to you guys. And again, just that much of a repair right there. I'm going to shoot some popcorn on that in just a minute. Go around and address any nail holes. Look like they've already done that to some degree. Little baby one right there. I think they put tape over those right there. Yeah. I hear somebody. Yo! What's going on?
There's a map of the whole property.
Perfect.
These are, in case Kyle forgets to tell you, these are the apartment numbers, that's your parking spot numbers.
Okay.
Same one.
Perfect.
So you can have that.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for this.
Yep, I'm working on this repair right now.
All right.
Getting ready to shoot that popcorn on there.
All right.
And I'm waiting on my painter to get over here and he'll get this taken care of for you.
So you know, these guys asked them if they needed any help, they said no. So
Must live here, or are they doing some
they
work
don't
out?
live here. And not that I know, we have any contractors supposed to be showing up. Only one I'm supposed to see is someone from Pennsylvania.
Huh.
And this man is over there. Maybe he knows him. He must, but he's stopping.
Yeah.
Okay, I know who he is.
All right. Appreciate it. Maintenance man about to go get down on these people right here. Look at the way they parked. Taking up all them parking spots right there. They got a sign parking out here. My spot that I'm supposed to be in is right there. I'm way over there. He about to tell him right now, hey, you got to move that shit. There you go. He about to tell him too. You better get that shit up out the way. But anyways, so yeah, let me bring you guys up to speed real quick on what's been going on. So the father and son team, I don't think I'm going to be utilizing them anymore. I don't think it's going to be a good fit. It started off rough with the second unit that I had them do. And again, the money, I'm not going to be able to pay them the type of money that they're looking for. And as much as I'd like to be able to utilize them for renovation work, I'm just not going to be able to hold on to them, I don't feel like. And yesterday, would let me know a little bit more about that. I was hopeful to have them go do some repair work for me, and they said that they wanted to do it. But then yesterday they were like, hey, the van is broke down, and I'm like, okay, no big deal. I ended up going and doing the repair work, but it's just not getting off to a good start. I don't want to say that I'm not going to use them, but right now it's not seeming like it's going to be a good fit. And no big deal. The search will continue. I've still got my normal guys, and you know, we got enough guys to barely maintain the workload. It's slowing up just a little bit right this second, but it's about to pick right back up probably next week. So at least we'll have the weekend to try to find maybe one more guy. But I want to share with you about this repair that I just did yesterday. And this was the most stress-filled situation that I've ever been in an occupied unit doing a repair. Here are some pictures of what I was sent by the owner of the property who was getting rid of a bunch of his units, one of which being Danny's unit. Now these pictures are at another property right down the street, and it's a bathroom ceiling repair. I've got no idea really what to expect of this because every picture is showing me something different. One thing that I noticed from the pictures and that I've never seen before is that this bathroom ceiling was literally vinyl soffit. That was the ceiling, and the trim was J-channel. I've never seen a ceiling made out of vinyl siding. Never in my life. I get out to the repair, and the vinyl siding and the soffit, that's all been taken down, and the only thing that's left is the J-channel trim border, basically like some crown. So I get into the unit, I see the repair. It's probably like a 1 foot by 3 foot section that needs to be repaired. I tell the lady, it's occupied, the lady's in there. I say, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and do this repair. And she says, oh no, I've had like 3 different people come out here all telling me something different. And one guy told me that the entire ceiling needs to be taken down. I said, ma'am, I am not getting ready to take down this entire ceiling. I'm pushing on the ceiling. There's nothing that's happening with the ceiling. I said, the ceiling is secure. We just need to fix this spot right here and then, get rid of this J-channel trim. As I'm doing the repair work in this unit, this lady is literally hovering over my shoulder the entire time. No big deal. She even tells me, hey, look, I'm sorry for hovering over you. She was like, but we've had maintenance guys come in here and steal things from us. I was thinking to myself, damn, what do you think, I'm a thief? But whatever, I can understand that. If you've had things stolen, I'd be doing the same damn thing. And God only knows how long she's been waiting on this repair. She said there's been 3 other people in the unit. I'm sure she's been dealing with a lot in relation to trying to get that damn thing fixed. But as I'm doing the repair, like I said, I don't even got no problem with her hovering over me. She will not stop talking to me about, 1, her dogs. She probably talked to me about her dogs for over an hour. 2, Dragon Ball Z. I shit you not, dogs and Dragon Ball Z. And 3, J.K. Rowling, who I believe is the author of Lord of the Rings or something like that. Those were the topics of conversation. And when I tell you that I really didn't have much to, the dog situation, yeah, I can relate to that, but I cannot relate to Dragon Ball Z, and I cannot relate to, I don't even really know who J.K. Rowling is. I want to say she was nice enough. She's just trying to make conversation, whatever. She was probably just as bored as I was with me and her unit. But then she is nitpicking everything that I'm doing. Hey, you gonna get that up right there? Hey, you missed a hole right there. There were screw holes from where that soffit was screwed into her ceiling. I said, ma'am, I'm gonna address everything. And it was just the most brutal repair work that I had ever done. So I get done, I take down the J-channel trim. Here's some pictures of what the repair work is looking like right this second. The repair work has been done. It doesn't look all that great. We need to go in there and re-skim it and put the texture back in there to try to make it look more appealing And then I'm caulking the major gap between the wall and the ceiling that the J channel was hiding. I'm just trying to fill this in, and I'll figure out the rest of it tomorrow, what I'm gonna do with it. And she asks me, she says, are you gonna put the trim back up? I said, the J channel? She says, are you gonna put the trim back up because that looks like shit? I'm like, ma'am, I am simply just trying to get to a stopping point today because I've been in here for 2.5 hours. I said, and tomorrow I will figure out what we're gonna do. And then she gets this attitude with me, and I was being pleasant as I'm speaking to her. I'm not being disrespectful or anything. You know, she starts getting this attitude with me. I said, ma'am, we're gonna get some trim back up there. So sure as shit, I went to Lowe's this morning. I grabbed some big ass quarter round, and that's what we're getting ready to put up in there. And when I tell you that I'm getting ready to charge this property $1,000. Actually, it's more than that now because I just spent $200 on materials, not just for that job, but for other things. But they're gonna pay for the materials. I'm getting ready to charge like $1,200 for this repair. For one, how jacked up it was to start with. I had to do 4 coats of mud on this damn thing, out here by myself. 2, having this woman standing over me, hounding me on everything that I'm doing. 3, the distance and how far this place is. I sat in traffic trying to get home yesterday for over an hour. And 4, simply because of the fact that this is an extensive amount of work that we're doing. So, yeah, just a pretty crazy situation. Anyways, let me go ahead and do this popcorn, share that with you guys real quick. Oh yeah, can I touch right there and it comes back? I can touch right there and it comes back. All right. These cans are very finicky. If they're too cold, they don't work too well. If they're too warm, they don't work too well. I like to try to get these things warmed up on the dashboard using the defrost, but I have overheated these before and the stuff doesn't work. You gotta shake them up real good. These cans are $30 a piece. And when you get to shooting this stuff, you gotta move with it because this is and you gotta have some, it's almost like an art form. There we go. She ready to blow. And if you do it just right, it comes out just right. Just like that. Yes, sir. Now you can overdo this, and again, if those cans aren't prepped properly, this stuff will shoot out like silly string, and it will not look right at all. Trust me, I know. I've done it before. All right, that's done. Let me wait on my painter to get over here. I saw another crack in the living room. I'm gonna go ahead and caulk that up, and I will share more with y'all in just a little bit. Hey there. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm sitting right by the interstate. I am at the furthest place that I've ever been to. Literally, this is so far away. But yeah, check out the van. I cleaned the van out this past weekend, Sunday I think I did, and this is what it's looking like right this second. The lady in the drywall repair job that we just came from gave me that tissue because I ended up with a whole bunch of drywall mud in my eyeball. Shot that stuff right in my eyeball. But anyways, I shared with you earlier about the drywall repair where the lady was hovering over us. Well, we just left from there. So we skimmed her ceiling. We put up some quarter round trim in there. Here's some pictures of how that came out looking. We're gonna have to come back on Monday, sand that and paint it, but in comparison to what it started off looking like with the vinyl siding and the J channel, it definitely looks a hell of a lot better, and she seems pretty happy with it. We even put an exhaust fan cover vent cover vent on her exhaust fan. She wasn't gonna have one if we didn't put one on there. So we did that. Check out how much mud that I ride around with. I got 2 bags of 5, 2 bags of 20, more bags of 20 over here. That's all I use. 5-minute mud, 20-minute mud. It gets the job done. So I'm gonna take you into the final unit of the day and share with you guys what we got going on over there. And this is how we're gonna wrap the day up and also wrap up this video and share with you guys what else we got going on. We're just walking right now. Check out that mattresses sitting right in the road. At another property similar to Danny's. Yeah. Some of the top guys in there blowing up the bathroom right now. I'm waiting on him so we can do the rest of the work in here. These are actually relatively nice units. I said initially when we were going out to Danny's place for the very first time and I had no idea where we were going, I thought they were all gonna be shitholes. And they have done quite a bit to renovate these units. They've got them looking really nice. They've got crown molding up in here now. You know, your ceilings and your walls are jacked up when you put the crown up, but it definitely dresses up the place. Nice nipple light, nice bar top like in Danny's unit. You can go ahead and move that drop cloth for me to that other closet, please. All right. Some repair work. That's not ours, okay? Who knows who did that? Some ugliness right there. Whew. So somebody's moving into this unit tomorrow, and I don't know if this thing has been painted. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it was not painted at all. They probably just cleaned it. Maybe they cleaned it. But yeah, there's still holes all in the walls, holes in the walls, dirty shit here. We would paint this for them if we knew what the paint colors are, but we have no idea. They literally called me over here to address a closet, and literally I'm gonna show you what they called us over here for. They called us over here for this closet right here. I'm not sure if you can see all of that, but yeah, closet definitely needs to be painted. I don't have any idea what the paint colors are over here. So we're just gonna paint this with the paint that we have. We've got some shell white that's gonna be similar to this. It probably is shell white. It's definitely not the same color as what's going on out here, but the closet will be painted and it'll look a lot better. Nice bathroom. Yeah, if I was moving into this thing on Saturday, I would be mad as hell seeing that. Look at that drywall repair right there with that mesh tape just sticking through like so. Ooh, look at that vanity. Gosh almighty, that joint. Look at that cop job on that vanity. How out of square that wall is. That's how they had to put the vanity in there. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's bad. Yeah, this unit probably definitely needs to be painted, but it's not that bad. So, and like I said, we would definitely paint it if I had the paint. Look, stuff, remnants of the last tenant, stuff on there. Well, there's a linen closet right there too. That kind of looks like it might need to get painted. The whole unit needs to be painted, but that's not what they called us over here to do. They're not gonna paint it before Saturday? Yeah, I guess not. Wow. It's not that bad, but it definitely has some blemishes. Somebody moving in though. Yeah, they're gonna be mad as hell when they see these marks on the wall.
Hey, look at that, you get pink shit all over here, Joe, and the black shit.
Maybe they did paint it. Maybe it just bled through.
Is this a semi on the wall?
Yeah. Some on the walls.
Okay.
The ceilings are white and they're flat, and we got semi-gloss on the walls.
This does look like the damn show white here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
About to find out.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and blast out this closet real quick. And
you got the sprayer?
I gotta go get it set up. Gonna leave that guy right there so y'all can watch me work. This guy right here is my tool. not be the same color. It's pretty damn close. Okay, that's done. Done. I'm gonna do them justice since this paint matches up pretty good. I'm gonna
You're gonna
blast
hook 'em
out
up?
some of these closets.
Alright, you want me to yank that drop? Yep. Go set it
And then we
outside.
start cleaning up.
Yep, and then I'll wipe it out. There's salt on this drop.
I'm giving him a quart of paint on the house.
Alright. And I'll wipe over that way.
Yeah.
When you're done.
All right. All right. All right. That's it. This tool right here, this is the jam. That is my battery powered sprayer, and that thing helps us out when we are in a jam. Let's just close it. Good to go. All right. Gonna get cleaned up out of here. That's all they called us for, was the linen closet and the utility closet, which we took care of that as well. So look at the sink. We just tried to clean this off, and this is not coming off at all. I mean, that's bad. Damn. Wild shit that you see. So I want to say that I'm not really digging this company. I am grateful for the work. My bad, Jen, you come in. Just shut that door.
Okay.
I am grateful for the work. We have picked up a lot of work. We're picking up a little bit of work through this particular company. I'm gonna call this Danny's Unit company. But it ain't really worth it. This is far for us to travel, nowhere near any of the other work that we're doing. And it's, you know, kind of a clusterfuck right this second. Now, granted, they did just sell the property to another company, so it's probably gonna be a little bit of a learning curve getting everything situated, but it is far. It is super far, and that doesn't make it very fun. But anyways, in terms of what else we got going on for today, so we got another unit getting painted, 2 units getting painted. The one that I did the popcorn texture repair in this morning where we started at, and then we got another unit going at another property. We had 2 occupied to do at that property, 2 ceilings and bathrooms to paint. Knocked those out real quick with that handheld sprayer, super easy. A little bit of water stains to kills, we did that. And then it was back to the ceiling repair in that bathroom with the lady that just likes to talk about dogs and Dragon Ball Z and Lord of the Rings. But she didn't talk all that much today. She was pleasant enough. And again, nothing against her. Who knows how long she had waited to get that repair done. That thing looks a hell of a lot better than that damn vinyl siding they had up there. And by the time it's all said and done on Monday, it's gonna look really good. But it's gonna be expensive as well, $1,200. We're gonna wrap it up here. Hopefully this was a video you guys enjoyed. I've been bringing the GoPro with me today. I'm gonna start bringing the GoPro with me. I'm gonna wear the GoPro so you can see everything that I'm doing. Ugh, what is that? Yeah. Next week will be a busy week for us. We'll be doing a lot of work and grateful to be doing that. I'm running into people out here in the free world who are recognizing me from After Prison Show and are telling me, hey, it's awesome that you're getting back to videos. And that is super cool to me. And people are like, yo, I want to come on the show and share my story. And I'm like, hell yeah. So maybe we can do something like that again. This will not be all that we're doing here, but regardless, I'm getting back to videos. It feels good to be getting back to these videos, and I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I'm gonna wrap this up. We're gonna get up out of here. It's the weekend. I hope you guys enjoy yours. I'm gonna enjoy mine, and I look forward to sharing more with you just as soon as I can. Until then, take care.